Okay, consider this. What if I told you that a handful of straightforward sentences could transform how you manage stress, deal with failure, and even approach success? It sounds simple, almost too simple, yet the internal dialogue we maintain holds immense power. The things you say to yourself each day really mold your perspective, your self-control, and in the end, your entire life. The ancient Stoics recognized this strength many centuries back, understanding that while we cannot always direct the winds, we can adjust our sails through disciplined thought. Today, we are going to explore 6 key ideas you should bring to mind every single day. Doing this will help you build solid resilience, mental clarity, and inner calm, shifting you from merely reacting to life's unpredictability to proactively navigating it with purpose. Every day we encounter difficulties, disrespect, irritation, and setbacks. These are constants in the human experience. Most people react without thinking, allowing their feelings, anger, fear, disappointment to steer them, often leading to poor decisions and unnecessary suffering. But the Stoics, they became experts in self-discipline and mental fortitude. They didn't suppress emotions, but they understood them and chose rational responses over impulsive ones. They consistently repeated timeless truths to themselves, reinforcing a mindset filled with wisdom and toughness, building an inner citadel that external events could not breach. Today, I want to share 6 potent Stoic affirmations with you. If you practice them daily, embedding them into your thought process, they will assist you in remaining steady, concentrated, and mentally strong, almost untouchable by the chaos that can sometimes surround us. These aren't simply catchphrases to be recited mindlessly. They are useful reminders, practical tools that have the power to change your view of the world and your place within it. Let's dive in. Number 1, I am in charge of my thoughts, not outside situations. Most individuals suffer less because of the events that occur and more because of their response to them. Stoicism instructs us that we have absolutely no control over external conditions. Things like the economy, the weather, what other people think or do, or even aspects of our own health. However, we possess complete dominion over our internal world, our judgments, our reactions, our choices. For instance, picture another driver cutting you off in traffic. You could shout, become annoyed, and let that incident spoil your day, giving away your power. Alternatively, you could remind yourself, I am in charge of my thoughts, not outside situations. The traffic itself didn't wreck your day. Your reaction did. Recognizing this separation is incredibly empowering. It returns control to where it truly belongs within you. It stops you from being a victim of circumstance and makes you the director of your own state of mind. Number 2, this present moment is the only thing I truly possess. Marcus Aurelius once noted, do not behave as though you have 1,000 years to live. How often do we find our minds drifting? We dedicate so much energy to worrying about what's next, replaying anxieties about the future, or regretting what's past, lamenting mistakes or missed opportunities. In doing so, we overlook the only time that actually exists and where life truly unfolds, the here and now. When you are sharing time with family, deeply engaged in your work, or even just walking outside, tell yourself, this present moment is the only thing I truly possess. This simple reminder acts like an anchor. Distractions diminish, anxieties about the unknown future lessen, and regrets from the unchangeable past fade. Your attention shifts to what is genuinely important right now, allowing you to experience life more fully and perform tasks more effectively. Number 3, hardship and discomfort serve as my instructors. Most people instinctively try to avoid difficulty, seeking comfort and ease above all else. The Stoics, however, welcomed hardship, not because they enjoyed pain, but because they understood its value. They viewed pain, struggle, and discomfort not as punishments, but as essential opportunities for personal development and strengthening their character. Think about going to the gym. The discomfort from lifting weights builds up your physical strength. Similarly, the unease of maintaining discipline, facing fears, or enduring setbacks fortifies your mind and spirit. Avoiding challenges leads to stagnation. Embracing them leads to growth. Rather than sidestepping struggles, affirm to yourself, hardship is my instructor. Every difficulty I face is a chance to practice virtue, courage, patience, resilience, and ultimately makes me stronger, wiser, and more capable. It's through navigating rough seas that we become skilled sailors. Number 4, I anticipate nothing, yet I value everything. Disappointment often arises directly from our expectations. We build mental blueprints of how things should be. We expect others to behave in specific ways. We expect life's journey to unfold fairly and according to our plans. And when reality inevitably deviates from these expectations, we feel distress, frustration, or resentment. The Stoics adopted a different, more resilient perspective. Anticipate nothing specific, yet value everything that occurs. As an example, if someone cancels their plans with you, it's okay, your peace isn't dependent on their actions. If life presents an unexpected obstacle, don't resist reality. Adapt and continue moving. When you intentionally let go of rigid expectations about outcomes you cannot control, you eliminate a significant source of needless suffering. This doesn't mean having no goals, but rather holding outcomes lightly, accepting reality as it is, and finding appreciation in whatever life brings, expected or unexpected. Number 5, all things are temporary. Regardless of how challenging or overwhelming things might appear in the moment, remember this universal truth: nothing lasts indefinitely. This applies to hardship, setbacks, pain, and sorrow. They all eventually pass or change form. But it also applies to good times, success, and pleasure. Instead of desperately holding onto things, whether good or bad, the Stoics practiced non-attachment, reminding themselves constantly that everything is fleeting, like seasons changing. The next time you feel stressed or overwhelmed, repeat, all things are temporary. This situation, this feeling, will eventually pass. Every storm concludes. Knowing this provides perspective and endurance. It helps you savor positive moments without clinging desperately. And it provides hope and resilience during difficult times, reminding you to keep pressing onward because the current state isn't permanent. Number 6, memento mori, my time here is limited. Perhaps the most impactful and clarifying Stoic reminder is memento mori. Remember that you must die. Remember that your time is finite. This isn't intended to be gloomy or morbid, but rather incredibly motivating and focusing. When you truly accept and integrate the understanding that life does not go on forever, you naturally begin to question how you are spending the precious time you do have. You stop squandering valuable moments and energy on trivial matters, pointless conflicts, or procrastination. Consider this: if today were among your final days, would you spend it engaging in petty arguments, endlessly delaying important tasks or conversations, or harboring resentment? Remind yourself daily, my time here is limited, so I must make it meaningful. This thought encourages prioritization, pushing you to focus on what truly matters: deep relationships, personal growth, contributing positively, living virtuously, and helps diminish the fear of death by inspiring a life lived fully and without regret. These 6 Stoic reminders, when practiced consistently, have the power to profoundly reshape how you think, behave, and navigate the inevitable challenges life throws your way. The essential element, the key that unlocks their transformative potential, is consistency. Don't just read them once, integrate them into your daily routine. Repeat them to yourself during moments of stress, frustration, or even success. Write them down, reflect on them. Observe how your mental strength, your emotional regulation, and your overall sense of inner peace grow stronger over time. This isn't about achieving perfection overnight. It's a continuous journey of self-improvement and mastering your inner world. Which one of these ideas struck a chord with you the most? Which one feels most relevant to your current challenges or goals? Leave a comment below. I'd genuinely like to hear your perspective and learn from your insights. And if you found this information helpful and valuable, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for additional Stoic insights and practical wisdom each week. Remember, genuine strength, the kind that endures, isn't found in controlling the external world, an impossible task. It's found in mastering yourself. Stay disciplined in your practice, stay resilient in the face of adversity, cultivate that inner calm, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.